Alright folks, I've had to come on because I'm getting that many people asking me to give the old Jubilee Drive boys from the 70s and the 80s a big shout out. Sean Sawyers, Wayne Asson, R.I.P. Stevie Reid. Remember we all used to go in Mustafa's and hang around on the corner. Kirk Mellor, R.I.P. Eddie Corlett, Richie Corlett, still working on the ships. All the old lads, we used to go play one money. Oh, they were the days, la. Remember Scully, the Hatters? We used to all have a laugh up there, didn't we, lads? It was the good old days, you know. I used to live next to Bromfield then, before when the copper left. Who else was up there? Oh, there was that many. Craig, what was Craig's name with the red hair, lived in Connaught Road. Big shout out to Stephen Renshaw. Steve, I hope your dad's doing fine, mate. Shout out to Tracy, your sister. Shout out to anyone who lived in Jubilee Drive in the 70s and 80s. Let's just say the Halls, you know who I mean. All the best. R.I.P. Frankie Hall. Rest in peace, my friend. Remember we all used to go in Mr. Jebson's church? Oh, they were the days, them la. Sunday school. Oh, I'm saying no more about that. I regret it. But you know, it is what it is. The Blairs lived a couple of doors away from me. R.I.P. Neil Blair. R.I.P. Mr. and Mrs. Blair. I remember, that's it, when I was 4, I had a milk float with plastic milk bottles in. I used to go round, put the plastic milk bottles on the steps and take their milk early in the morning and fill my cars up with real bottles of milk. But you know, it was the good old days, wasn't it? We used to all go over to Irby over the water, Egan, Morton, getting the little creeps. We used to go to, what's it called, the Great Orme, Landudno, the Great Orme, lowering people down to get the Arctic terns, the guillemots, eggs and all that. That's what you do as a kid. I wouldn't take a bird's egg now, it's wrong. But you know, if you're out there and you're egging, it's bad. How can I admit I was an egger online? Oh my God. Yeah, I used to collect birds' eggs. We got the kestrels. We used to know where to go to the same nests every year. And I'd get up, climb up, and someone would hold a blanket out and I'd throw the egg down on a towel, or I'd have a little thing around my waist and put the eggs in that. But they were the good old days. We used to swim across Newsham Park Lake to get to the Canada geese's eggs and the little crebes and all that. The coots, but the crebes laid nests on the water and covered them up, you know, like a floating nest. But like, they were the days. Now, there's loads I have not mentioned, have just gone rumph right over my head. Absolutely loads. I remember, Joey Murphy, Sean Murphy, Jimmy Brown. Oh, there was that many, you know, absolutely was. When we used to, and we had girls knocking about with us, Janetta Ware, Tina Waters, hello, shout out to Tommy Waters, Ian Luxon, what was her name, Boo's brother, Nicky Clements, big shout out to Nicky Clements there. And hey, big shout out to Dava from Tuebrook. You know who Dava is, don't you? Dava G, that's all I'm going to say. He asked me to give him a little shout out. He's one of the lads, is Dava. He knows the score. Being around like myself, shrewd, clever, cunning, good guy. You know what I mean? Anyway, folks, I'll love yous and leave yous. And I hope you have a nice day, because I'm going to make myself a coffee and watch a few podcasts and see what I can do. My screen's shattered. I broke my phone. I broke my phone yesterday. I dropped it on the floor, and I've got an iPro 13. But obviously, I'm not going to go out in the streets with that. And I'm not daft. I've got the IME number written down. I've got it also stored, photo shots on other phones. But I can't transfer the content, or it'll be a lot of messing, so I'm just getting a new screen on this Android. This Android was only 150 quid. It's locked. But I can't put this SIM card in that phone in the iPro because the iPro is locked as well. So it's locked to one SIM card. You know, one provider. Anyway, all using the 70s and 80s. Oh, Franny Overend ended up getting a life sentence. Franny's out now. Hope you're doing well, Franny. Oh, who did you knock about with as well? Oh, what was his name? Shout out to Paul MacDonald, Billy MacDonald's brother. Billy Arno's bunny rabbit. Remember we used to call him that? He had a bunny rabbit and we used to call it Billy Arno. That was the name of his bunny rabbit. We used to go Billy Arno's bunny rabbit. All in jest, all in good fun. But anyway, Gary Gary McMasters, you owe me 30 quid. It's not the point of 30 quid, mate. If you don't knock on my door and pay me it, you know when I see you, you're getting shivved up the arse, lad. End of. You're getting shivved up the arse. It's not about that. You're taking the piss, and you don't take the piss out of me. I may be ill, but no one's taking advantage of me. Fucking period. End of. Kaput. Have a nice day to all you genuine people out there. And hey, remember, I've had a few comments there saying I'm a different breed. Oh, stop fucking grassing. Grassing is a no-no. Grasses get slashes. Pack it in, boys. The odd few grasses who are all fucking saying on social media they'll go to the police, they'll do this, they'll do that. I don't even want people on a picture of my friends on my phone in case the police get hold of my phone. Get in it and see who my associates are. That's the way I am. You've got to do it the correct way. No naming anyone in the criminal fraternity. If they say give us a shout out, give them a shout out. You're not mentioning the business. Do you know? But that's the way it is. But that's the way you all should be. The way I am. The way my mates are. You know? It was alleged that I grew crops on autos. You know, in a sense. Aqua valves. You know, couple of ballasts, couple of lights. Fans, timer, A and B, a bit of boost. Used to get the babies, you know. That was all alleged. But I got run over and moved, and it was alleged that I stopped doing it. I stopped growing daffodils. Do you know what I mean? But no one knew. 13 years I got away from growing daffodils. And once I packed it in, I let people know what I'd done. Now that's my prerogative to let people know what I've done and what I've done. But it's not my prerogative to let other people know what other people are doing. So you all take a leaf out of my book. Give this a like and a share. Adios amigo.